Let's talk about before we get into what to expect on this upcoming June 27th with this year's annual Stonewall Soul. Let's go back in time to find out, okay, what was the inspiration with the inaugural Stonewall Soul? Talk about that a little bit.
Well, we recognize Craig was still on board at that time.
Hmm.
And we talked about, what could we do as it relates to our Black LGBTQ people.
Hmm.
And, how do we begin to highlight those stories? So I recall it was Craig, a couple of women from the Sister Song. Um, they came together and had some discussion. They were actually at my house. And from there, we began to talk about the engagement, the involvement of Marsha P., Sylvia Riera, and several others. And so then they decided, you know what, they came up with this name. I was like, Stonewall Soul, that's cute.
Hmm.
And then they added on and see, that gives it the cultural piece there. And then it added on a rhetorical riot because they wanted to give you some framework on exactly what the evening would consist of. Now that I put it's under my umbrella now. I just thought it would continue and to continue in that same vein. I thought that it would be absolutely wonderful or great to bring all of our talents, can't get everybody, but some segment of these talents into play, from visual arts to the vocals to poetry to spoken word to fashion, food, decorum, how we like it, and kind of recreate our own Stonewall event and call it Stonewall Soul. And so we started out, it had good reception, it was people enjoyed it. And then COVID hit.
Hmm.
And so then we didn't do it, for maybe 2 years later. And then we picked it back up. We were able to squeeze together a few coins and produce because, it costs something. Ain't nobody giving away free space these days. Um, so it costs something. And so we're happy that this will be the third one. It's going to be at the Art Exchange.
Where y'all
That's over there
started?
off, huh?
Well, y'all had the
Exactly.
first one.
The very first one,
Hmm.
exactly. That's where all of them have been. So this is only three. So I'm hoping that
Well, you had one at you was able to have one at the Center for Human Civil and Human Rights one year. Remember that? Because that was when we first
and
started
Miko, you
recording
are absolutely correct.
it.
You are absolutely correct. Because yeah, Renee and Wally
Uh-huh.
organized that one. Sure did.
Yeah. And with the assistance of shout out to Brother Timothy West. And I know
Yeah,
he's involved with this year's one as well, correct?
absolutely. So this is not the third one. This is actually the fourth one.
Yeah, that's for the fourth one.
Thank you. That's when you're the historian. Don't leave us together. Stephanie, let's be corrected. Because all I
Yeah.
counted was the first one, the second one, and I skipped over Wally them and to this one. Yeah, I skipped over
Well,
Wally. But this
that's
is the
why
third year there.
documentation is important, whether it's audio, video, written, yeah. That's
Right. Well,
someone to keep the record.
this is
So
hey,
Miko clearly is on top of it.
he's the historian. And here what can I say? Amen.
Amen.
And I'm glad that you're here. I don't, I'm not bothered. I can't remember everything. But now we got people all through this universe like you that can capture and get the information. So whether I can tell it, you will be able to tell it.